Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
This is Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez.
All right, we got a lot of stuff to get into today. I do have one correction from last week. It wasn't the Adam Project that was the trans charity that streamers were donating to. It was the Trevor Project. Trevor Project. So if you want to donate for trans kids, you can go over to trevorproject.com and donate some money there.
Is it based off a real person?
I have no idea.
Huh.
I just want to make that correction since I was wrong. So anyway, some other fun stuff we get into the Star Wars Burlesque show.
I saw this a while ago.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Like,
Yeah.
we should go.
Yeah, we should go get some tickets and go to Chicago for
A couple people that probably we know that are already going.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like a good time. You can get a couple drinks and look at Star Wars
Some
in a
sexy
scantily clad
stormtroopers?
bikini. Yes.
I saw them.
Yeah. Speaking of that, there was a study that came out that if you drink Coke and Pepsi, it increases your ball size.
Balls.
Ball size.
We went
and
from
testosterone.
Like in the last episode to balls now. We're just going to walk around with huge packages.
Drinking Coke and Pepsi leads to larger testicles and more testosterone. You know, and since I read this study that came out, I've been
Cutting back?
no drinking more, cutting back. I've been drinking a little bit more Coke and Pepsi.
You shouldn't drink that shit.
It says a study has revealed how drinking Coca-Cola and Pepsi can lead to larger testosterone or larger testicles and higher testosterone levels.
What?
A Northwest Missouri University in China was attempting to determine the impact of carbonated beverages on fertility and sex organs in men.
But why?
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta justify those government grants on something.
Yeah.
The study looked at 3 groups of mice. One only drank water, another drank different levels of Coca-Cola, and the other one the same with Pepsi. Wow, this is pretty quick. Over 15 days. There's a lot of ads on the internet now, isn't there?
Yeah.
Tests on the rodents include weighing their... How do you weigh a mouse's testicles?
I don't know.
You get a little tiny scale and say, hey,
Maybe they drink so much Coke, the little mouse can't even run around.
hop up there,
It's just
Timmy.
on his balls.
Stepping on his... Tests on the rodents include weighing their testicles and drawing blood. There were tests on day 1 as well as day 5, 7, 10, and 15. It was quickly discovered that the mice drinking Coca-Cola had and 100% Pepsi. Discovered that the mice drinking Coke and 100% Pepsi compared to the mixture of Pepsi and water had a significant change.
What the fuck?
So
This is a ploy by the soft drink manufacturers. Put this story out.
Yeah.
Sell more Coke and Pepsi. They're going to work together.
Yeah. So if you're interested in increasing your ball size, go ahead and out there and pick yourself up a Pepsi and or Coca-Cola.
You need the meme with the 2 hands shaking hands from Predator. Coke, Pepsi, bigger balls, testosterone.
They should have the 2 hands shaking hands,
Yes.
cupping someone's balls.
Huge balls.
Cupping
Weird.
someone's massive testicles. All right. So, Chris's hot takes. Here we go.
I mean,
What?
you think it would be a hot take? It's not a hot take.
I don't know. I've just noticed.
I need more of a sample.
So we were talking this morning before we started the show about kids nowadays and their tech or lack of tech ability.
Savvy. They're not.
Yeah,
that
they're not
savvy
tech
anymore.
savvy. Yeah. So, like my kids, I don't know if your kids are. Your kids are younger. My kids are a little bit older. Are not. So I'm caught in this weird generational thing where my in-laws need tech help
all the time.
Yep.
Old people.
And then my kids also need tech help. So I'm the tech guy for
Weird.
the old and the younger generation. And I don't know if it's the fact that they're younger, but they have access to YouTube and the internet, and yet they don't want to go up and look up how to reset a router or some dumb shit like that.
And it's right there.
Yeah. So I'm at Papa John's last night, picking up a couple pies for my daughter's birthday. And I'm sitting there, and the person behind the cash register and then the person in front of the cash register, the guy who's buying the pizza is older than me, the person behind the cash register is younger than me, both cannot figure out how to use the credit card machine.
Oh.
So they're having a tech difficulty, and that's when I kind of started thinking about this, that kids nowadays are, I don't know why it is, or they're kind of in a weird area, and this is kind of subject, it's not all kids or whatever. There's a lot of younger guys on the YouTube or whatever that put out great tech videos, but I think generally, in a general sense, I think our generation is quite a bit better with tech because we kind of grew into it.
Yeah, we slowly grabbed it. It's like a tutorial. Every year something new came out, you learned it, you learned it.
So I kind of stay on top of the things right now.
Understand, so my kids are too young to understand the cloud, and then older people are just will
old to
never
understand the cloud.
the cloud.
They start looking up.
I'm like,
what are you talking about?
Well, it doesn't help that I'm pointing. I'm like, it's in the cloud, and I'm pointing up, and I'm like, no, it's not physically up there.
Yeah,
you should know that your big buddy lives up there.
Yeah, the man in the sky.
I'm like, no, it's in a server room somewhere. They just call it the cloud.
It is
because
I didn't know that.
I know, and I'm telling her that.
Yeah,
but my kids just don't understand because they're too young.
Yeah, they don't have the abstract thinking or the cognitive abilities to understand the concept.
Come back in 4 years, I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
So I'd be interested to see that. But you know, I don't know. My kids they're coming along. I guess they can do some stuff.
My kid, they can use the iPad. They can use the phone. They can navigate the Xbox and stuff pretty good.
But it's not. It's like the internal shit or like I said. I had to show. Like my kids say, there's a problem with the internet. They just call me to fix it. They don't go
just unplug the router and plug it back in. You can do that.
That's where you start at. That's where you start at with the little things.
And then with the older people, it's like they don't even know how to change the input on their TV.
No, they don't know.
Oh God, I'm stuck on watching this forever.
Does it have to be on channel 3?
Oh,
wait, what?
Yeah,
20 years
channel
ago,
3.
maybe. 25 years ago, it had to be on channel 3.
The RF adapter.
Yeah. So I found this too. This was funny, and I did not know this. Like here and there, occasionally, some weird sports will come up on my feed.
Oh my God!
Have you seen the combat juggling?
No.
Combat juggling is pretty funny. Maybe we'll talk about that next week. This is there's actually a website dedicated, and I didn't know this, but World Sleep Championships.
Wow!
You can actually be a competitive sleeper. Yeah.
The guy that did our intro, should we
he'd probably
should let him know about this, dude.
Yeah.
He could be a fucking champion.
There's a possibility. He could be the Michael Jordan of this particular sport.
Could be.
I don't know if I'd call it a
Kobe
sport.
even.
The flagship tournament on the Earth's hottest new sport, sleep racing. So you're basically judged on how good you sleep, your sleep patterns, and how fast you can fall asleep.
Well, he got that one. He got that one
fast.
That one is instantaneous.
Yeah.
Just while talking to you.
Yeah.
But before that, I don't know his sleep patterns.
Yeah. So they put brain monitors on it and they sleep great. Yeah. So anyway, if you're interested in becoming a sleep champion, you can head on over to worldsleepchampions.com and enter to be the champion of sleeping.
I mean, you put it on your headstone. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate winner right there, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd be kind of bad at that.
I'm sleeping forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of the internet too, this is one thing, and being tech savvy, actually probably should have put this before, but so I'm on the internet and people are talking. Every time someone comes up to talk shit on the internet, they'll just drop go read a book.
Oh.
and the one thing I thought about, the first rebuttal that I fucking thought about was, hey, Mein Kampf was a book.
Yeah.
That was a book. So, read a book. I was thinking, did people back in the day when they started putting shit on scrolls, and then you had the stone tablet, people going, go read a stone tablet. What's up with your fucking scrolls?
Go read the new wall in the cave.
Yeah. I mean, the read a book thing is such an antiquated fucking, that's not even a dunk on anybody anymore, is it? Is that like a dunk?
I don't even know how to break it down as they're trying to dunk. It's like You can read books, but the book doesn't automatically make you
it doesn't make
intelligent.
it right.
What if it's just a fiction?
Yeah, there's been a lot of horse shit
It's just
that's
a fictional book
written in books.
There's stuff that you get a better cognitive ability.
I don't know. You can
from
read
reading.
shit on the internet. That's the same thing.
There's books that do give knowledge, but not all books are knowledgeable.
No, I don't think it's a dog anymore. So
read a book doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, go read a book.
Read The Joy of Sex.
It's such a stupid, antiquated insult to people. Because there's an entire world of knowledge.
The new one is the book was better. That's old.
They've been saying that for a long
But that has more power than that one.
That the book was better.
Yeah.
Here's my thing on the book was better.
These fucking Netflix disciples.
If the book is not better because I can just watch it. I don't have to.
Yeah, but go fucking read a book and you'll find out how that's fucking wrong.
No, I've read books before. I've read, but you don't have to slog through reading something.
It's not a slog.
Yeah, it can be a slog.
Yeah, and then you have the wrong book.
Yeah, and then you know what happens if they don't put a movie about a book, then the book obviously wasn't worth reading.
I mean, almost everything's a book though. So
yeah, and then they make movies out of them if they're good,
and then it sucks.
Yeah, no,
Exhibit A of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. All right, you want to get into some gamer news?
Yeah.
All right. This is a big story for me.
Wait a minute. Oh, new releases and hype. This would be under the hype for you.
Yeah, this is hype. Elden Ring DLC was announced.
Claps.
Yeah. I'm on the wrong tab. I'm not going to scroll over to it. Anyway, Elden Ring DLC was announced, and they just put out an image that looks like Mikola riding a horse.
Torrent.
Yes, riding Torrent. Mm-hmm. Which goes into the game lore where Ronnie says that Torrent was given to you and had a previous owner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it gets pretty deep, and then you see the image that they put out had the flowing blonde hair with the braids in it,
it's like in a wheat field or something.
Yes, which also in the cutscene at the very beginning, Elden Ring, one of the only cutscenes, which makes it a great game because there's not a lot of cutscenes in there. I'm gonna have to cut that out. He actually shows like a hand, Moog's hand, probably holding Mikola. So
okay,
which has the flowing blonde hair. So
that's just an image. They didn't give you any.
No, but we
should
should read as far into that image as we can.
That's what the internet does.
Yes, that's what they do. And like I said, I've already watched probably, I don't know, 2-3 videos on people speculating what that image means. They also had the Hallig tree, which was blackened out. Yeah, stuff dripping out of the Hallig tree. So people are speculating whether it's before or after the current events. I, for one, am excited for it. I hope they put in a healthy... And it's an expansion. It's not DLC.
Yeah, I've played 0 of all the FromSoft games, 0. I don't play a lot of DLC or expansions, period.
I'll play the shit out of this DLC.
Well, yeah.
When they put it out.
We could have bet on that.
Yeah. It's a good game. I've said it.
I'm going to start it again. I think I'm going to do a bleed build.
Okay. There you go.
I'm going to go trophy hunting
go
on
Rivers
the PS5.
Of Blood. Get some seppuku. Yeah.
What? Did you just have a stroke?
Seppuku. That's when the Japanese guys stab themselves in the stomach to commit suicide. It's Asher War in Elden Ring.
Oh, it's an Asher War.
Yes, seppuku. It adds bleeds to your
Harikiri.
weapon. And yeah, it's like one of the strongest builds. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds, but it's a strong build. Yeah. See, that gets my gamer nerd shit.
Yeah, you nerd out so bad. I'm like,
especially with this
you're very
game.
Specialized.
Yeah, that's all right though. I'm happy with being a specialized gamer.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, being a specialized gamer, what Hogwarts actually said, I should probably be a little bit more critical on that game.
I used to be more general. I play way more than I do now. Like you said, like turn-based RPGs and shit. Like, oh man,
yeah,
like I love them. I want to like play more of them, but I'm like, one, they're fucking too long, and then
I can't do. I don't know. About
then like I just get like, I'm kind of bored. I don't know. I play way less of those now, and I think I want to play more action RPGs. I want more of those. Which is why Tears of the Kingdom, I'm like, okay, that's more of an action game.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 16 actually, they're leaning into. I mean, I'm gonna do a deep dive into it and maybe get more into it next week. But they have the battle. The guy who's the battle designer, the lead guy on it, came from like Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
And they also said they wanted it to be, they took a lot of stuff, they said, from like Grand Theft Auto and kind of that stuff. And
it's not, looks fast and fun. Yeah. Keep me engaged.
And it's not going to be a traditional open world. It's going to have, some open world concepts in it, but they're trying to bring Final Fantasy 16 to a newer audience who isn't into the turn-based stuff as much.
I don't want to be like fall asleep while trying to revive a guy with a Phoenix down in my menu. Like I'm just the battle music is just playing. No, I want to keep engaged. Otherwise, I'll be done.
Yeah. So that's like I said, I was going to try to be a little bit more I should be a little bit more critical on games like Hogwarts from my point of view, so that other people who like that style of play can understand where I'm at on it. Mm-hmm. So like Hogwarts, I actually stopped playing it because there's too many cutscenes, like quick time events. Yeah. The combat does get kind of stale over time.
It's repetitive because once you find those like it's more chore than game at the point where I'm at.
Yeah, and it's more like, all right, how far are you into that game?
Fucking A, I'm in winter.
Really?
Yeah. I did the second trial.
Okay.
So now I'm at the third person in the painting, the original, those headmasters, right? That the game tells you about. Now I'm going to go do that dude's trial, and I'm just ticking boxes because I'm just trophy hunting now.
Yeah, I don't want to do that as far as a game. Going back to Elden Ring was a game that I 100%ed because it was.
The game was fun.
It's not crazy out of to 100% it also, but the combat and everything in that game is so fun and interesting.
I would say opening levels, the Great Plateau and Breath of the Wild and Stormvale Castle are some of the best intro levels of all time. Yeah, like Stormvale Castle was just that game. I was like this. Yeah, but I want that. I want another Dark Souls because I'm like, oh, I love this part of the game.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure. You have to see where From Software's at if they're going to do another Dark Souls type. Like Dark Souls was originally just supposed to be one game, and then
Dark Souls 3.
They put out the second one, and Miyazaki didn't like the way the second one was, so he went and did a third one.
Oh yeah, the second one. Ugh. I did not enjoy that one.
Yeah, I have not played it. I want to though.
I did not enjoy it.
Yeah,
just quickly I was like, yeah, nope, this isn't what I played because I played 3 first. I kind of fucked me up.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I played 1 and then 3.
I had a friend tell me about 1, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll get to it. I never did. And then 3 came out. I was like, I'm going to jump in, and fucking loved it.
1 is hard to go. I mean, it's not necessarily hard to go back to play, but it's a little bit rough now. But even the remastered version
3 is hard. 1 is hard.
It's hard,
Souls, though. No, 1 is of course
hard to go back to.
Yeah, hard to go back to.
Oh, so I don't find the game particularly hard.
Yep.
It's a little bit clunky, but I do like the ambiance. Ambiance in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just you and the clanking of your
the original
armor.
Tomb Raider. The game sucks mechanically.
Yeah.
But the ambiance is like you're by yourself in caves. There's no one talking to you in a fucking Bluetooth headset.
No.
Like you're alone, and next thing you know, there's a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex coming at you, and you got to shoot it with fucking pistols.
That was one of the things we talked about. I think we talked about it a little bit last week with the puzzle helpers and stuff like that. One of the things that I disliked about Hogwarts was the puzzle helping, just mechanics like that, quick time events, puzzle helping, long dialogue. Those are hard games for me to get seriously into. I want a lot of action in a game. Which
that's where I'm leaning. I'm more towards that now than I've ever been.
Which I don't understand. A lot of game developers don't seem, but why that's why Call of Duty just keeps selling. Because you can just jump into the game and you can play.
Combined with the fucking dopamine hit of just
all
fucking,
game.
you're filling
people?
meters. No, you're filling meters, right? So you headshot 30 people to unlock this part, or camouflage, right? It's all dopamine and filling meters and checking boxes, and it's just that every time. And it's addicting because you're like, oh, fuck yeah, I got like 10 that kill, so I'm only 10 more away and I can play another match. Like, I know people that are severely addicted to it.
Just addicted to Call of Duty. Like they need an intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to go over there, sit down, surrounded by their family and friends.
You got to stop.
Listen.
And he shoots us all.
It's like, what is all this? I'm not addicted. Fuck you guys.
I want to go get my P90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this is your story. Oh, wait, no. I'm going to get into this first, too.
The pause button?
Yeah, the pause button. So people are complaining that now Elden Ring DLC has been announced.
They're not complaining now. They were complaining when the game came out.
No, people are still complaining now.
I'm just saying they've been complaining for a year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Elden Ring.
I mean, Elden Ring DLC needs to add a pause button. And like I said, you and I might be on... I don't think it needs a pause button. I don't really care. It's got online elements, which is why they don't have the pause button.
I got little kids still. I needed a pause button.
Yeah. Just get good, bruh. Just get good.
And I was playing it in our undisclosed location, and I needed a pause button.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, if
I
you just die,
by
go back
a couple
to the
bosses
graves.
because I couldn't continue to play that. I had to attend to something else.
Just bone out, man.
I couldn't bone out.
Bone out.
No, I was fucking doing good too.
Yeah. This guy says,
What's
I love
the first boss's name? Godric.
Margaret's the first like storyline boss. Yeah, but you can skip that boss too.
What, Margaret?
Yeah, they're like generally all the bosses are kind of skippable in that game, except for you have Malekith. Never mind. I'm not going to get real nerdy into it, but yeah, you got very few ones that you have to have Fire Giant, Malekith,
sure.
And then a lot of the other ones are optional depending on where you want to go in the game, which makes the game so good.
Pause button. Yes.
Right.
Bring it.
It says I explored the lands between for about 30 minutes, beating some bosses and seeing most of the areas. But my problem is when IRL happens. Not a specific something.
Fucking IRL sucks.
Sometimes,
man.
Yeah, the postman killed me, and this guy talks about having a kid.
See?
And
I've got children.
Button.
He says, I've never been around a child for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
If you've got children or have ever been around a child, yeah, you need to stop. Yeah. And we know people that are recently with children, and they're like, holy fuck, I can't play these kind of games anymore. They're big online players.
Yeah, it's hard to play online
good luck,
games.
Good fucking luck, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to step away from the online competitive Call of Duty and Fortnite stuff when you have children that need to be taken care of. But look at that. Here's that image.
That's really good.
Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't necessarily think, because there's plenty of ways to get around and have pause buttons. The fights in the game aren't overly long. I mean, you can make them long.
It doesn't matter how long it is. It doesn't matter if you're in the middle, the beginning, or end. As soon as the kid wakes up, you have to go.
Yeah, but that's
like,
not an emergency.
There's no stop it. Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to. Okay. I mean, they got like a minute or two.
Yeah, if you're a baby, like, no, dude. Like, I'm going to die because I can't pause it. So just run away, pause.
Yeah.
No.
Bone out, man.
No, man.
Yeah. Bone out.
They'll give us one.
I don't know.
My money's on it.
No Souls likes have pause buttons. Sekiro is
they'll put something
exception.
in the form of a pause button. It won't be called pause or something, but
halt combat. If you want to halt combat,
it might. I mean, there might be like a fundamental. Maybe they'll put out a statement. It's like there's a big fundamental reason on why they don't.
They did put that out. It's online.
Oh,
you got to play it online, bruh. All right, this is your story. Diablo hype continues.
Oh yeah, I'm all
run me through this. Run it down. Break it down.
I'm hyped for Diablo, of course.
Oh, you're hyped for Diablo.
Every time Diablo comes around, I'm like, oh yeah, that's more. It's loot. It's action. It's fun.
Right.
But I'm more curious now because we can try that Discord.
Why do you want?
We can try Discord, dude,
to get it.
Trophies.
On PS5.
Trophies.
Okay. Oh, it's because your gamer score is so high on the Xbox.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And then my PlayStation's fairly new because I didn't play PlayStation 3.
We're going to have an intervention on that one because you're so concerned about your game score.
I used to be worse. It was bad. I'd play fucking games just to get mean, this was I was laid off though, dude. I was laid off for 11 months, and I played a lot. That was back in the bootlegging days, so I had a
bootleg
an illegal
trophies?
Xbox with them old backups of games.
They can do Discord across platforms.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
For that, but I'm gonna bring my trophy count up.
I will be getting it on the Xbox because I have game sharing with my son.
It's perfect. So it'll be a perfect opportunity to try this.
To try out Discord.
Trial run.
Yeah, I did watch quite a bit of like the trial gameplay for Diablo 4.
Oh, man.
The game looks amazing.
It looks really good.
So far.
I still don't even know what class. I know I don't. I know what class I'll never pick.
What?
Barbarian.
Barbarian? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why, you don't want to smash
Just
things?
boring.
You want to use a smashy?
It's always melee based, like in close proximity stuff. Like I don't know. I like middle. Like you can get range and like the Demon Hunter on 3 was good.
Yeah.
The Crusader was the best.
Are you excited about Assassin's Creed? I just seen that image here.
Yeah, this image. So we can move
Yank
on.
me.
The 2020, the 2023 games coming. This is just a piece of it. Like the red ones I highlighted because I figured we'd be more interested in.
All right,
those.
so on this list, let's see: Diablo 4,
Yep. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 16, Jedi Survivors, Starfield, Lies of P,
Silk Song.
Wolong, which is actually Wolong's out tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah, I should be able to play it. I will do some gameplay of that.
I have the capture card. We can.
Yeah. You gotta let me borrow it. I gotta borrow your laptop too.
Yeah.
Oh, I need
Wolong, Lies of P, Resident Evil. Oh, I'm hyped for that one. Stalker, since it's going to come out now, since the war in Ukraine.
Yeah. Where's Lords of the Fallen on this list? Oh, they don't have a release date yet.
No. These are, some of them don't. A lot of these don't have.
Yeah. Oh, well, they got The Legend of Zelda. Does it have Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy.
I didn't even highlight that one. What's wrong with me?
Yeah, I know. Final Fantasy does have a tentative, I think, June release date for Final Fantasy 16.
It's a summer
Yeah.
release.
So that's
Star
good.
Wars is July.
Did you play the first Hollow Knight?
Yeah,
I'm seeing that.
I didn't
on
beat
here.
it.
No, that game is really long.
It's long.
Surprisingly long.
This one looks a little bit
Like a
faster
side-scroller.
too.
Hollow Knight?
Yeah.
Hollow Knight's real good for the no-hit speedrunning community. I love that shit.
Lies of P, would they put that August?
Yes. I think August 23rd. I'd have to go back to our last week's notes. To
Starfield, we
for
talked
sure,
about
but-
that. That's a possible June, July. Diablo's in June. Oh, yeah.
You have Starfield.
Assassin's Creed is later in the year. It's fourth quarter.
I'm not looking forward to that dog shit.
But it's back to the original. The Mirage is the
don't give
one
a
that's
fuck.
back to the original. I'm not hyped for this game, but I'm keeping my eye on it because
What
if
a
it's like the first three,
Dumpster fire piece of shit.
if it's like
is
the
going on
Ezio
over there,
collection,
Ubisoft.
it's going to be better.
I don't know.
It'll be an original.
Yeah, Ezio collection, but then they can't just keep. Like I said, they can't keep making the same.
No, they're not.
game.
They're making two. They're going to make an open world.
Yeah, I know.
And they're going to make this one.
The
Original style.
Actually, yeah, they're trying to. What they did with what was it? Valhalla. Valhalla. They had that one.
Yeah.
They had.
Valhalla, Odyssey, and Origins were all open world.
They tried to appeal to too many people and just made a piece of shit.
And that game is exactly like Horizon Forbidden West. It's just this big fucking map with icons that you need to go
you had to
check out.
run here and run there. Yeah, I dislike greatly those games.
Oh man, it becomes too much.
Yeah,
Scale it down. Bring it back to the
I don't even
Assassin's
think they
Creed
need
2. And you do that again. Oh man, it'll be great.
if they just take the icons up. Well, I don't know. I do not. I just don't like. They're just exhausting. I get into it and overly long dialogue, horseshit games.
It's Oblivion and Skyrim, Fallout. They just don't give you the icons on the map. You have to explore them yourself.
Yeah, and then you can skip a lot of the dialogue. And the one thing I did like about, like, let's see, Hogwarts, one of the things I did like about it is that, you didn't have to necessarily go through all the shit in their dialogue
hit the button.
before you could leave. No, but it had the exit, so you didn't have to. You didn't have to go through some of the follow-up questions.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
need the
games
extra flavor
force
in the
you,
conversation. I just need to get out of here.
Yeah, some games give you those follow-up questions, so I just start skipping those now. Just all that shit.
Baldur's
as
Gate
much
3,
as I fucking
I
can.
didn't circle on here either. Baldur's Gate 3 is August.
Yeah.
For PS5 and PC only.
You didn't have Octopath. You're not excited for.
I am not.
No,
No,
me neither.
No, everything I didn't besides Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, I'm in a shit on Assassin's Creed fucking kick right now. Let's shit on that some more. So anyway, yeah, like I was thinking about for Valhalla, they wanted to be all inclusive in the game and like catch all the people that like all the different elements. They're different games. They wanted to put that into one game, and they did, and it flopped a little bit. And then I
had fun.
So now that's why they're making. What are they making? Like they're not just making 2 games in the Assassin's Creed set. They got Assassin's Creed Red,
multiples.
What is that?
That's the one that's going to be in
4 or
feudal
5
Japan.
different fucking games.
Yeah, there's a bunch of games planned.
Yeah,
but the only one is the big one that's coming this year.
Yeah, I am not going to play that.
I'm not going to say I'm not going to at all.
I'm not going to waste the money on that.
I don't think I'm going to pay $70, especially if something else one of these on this list comes out around there.
Listen,
it's over.
There's only one way to get these developers to stop putting out the same horse shit, and that's stop buying it. You heard that here.
Yeah, no, yeah. Vote with your wallet.
Yeah. Vote with your fucking wallet and stop buying this dog shit, and then maybe they'll fucking start making like Ubisoft's kind of in a slump, so there's that.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
Game Pass, Wolong, we talked about it. Wolong comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
The
3rd.
I could fire up the Xbox right now and tell you exactly, but it says the 3rd, but it's playable. I've seen people playing it right now.
Yeah, there's.
They use their time machine and set their Xbox 2 days ahead. But like, it's already downloaded. It's ready to go for me.
Interesting.
And
the reviews didn't come out or nothing, right? Wow, I'm actually shocked. It's 2 days before the release. That makes me nervous.
What? The reviews didn't come out? Why?
Well,
Why
you
would
have
that make you nervous?
Not Cyberpunk. There's a couple. Man, I can't off the top of my head. When a game doesn't release review codes to people, it's typically because they're scared of the review.
That it's going to be shitty?
Yeah. And it's not even that I can't even prove that they are scared, but the facts are a game that didn't release a code, and then all of a sudden everybody gets the codes and they shit all over it.
Yeah, but they put out 10 hours or how many?
Yeah, they put out the demo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But like Cyberpunk, they did kind of something like that where they were like, hey, everybody gets a review code. It's for PC only, though.
Yeah, because it ran good on PC.
And then it ran good on PC.
They really knew their audience on that one, didn't they?
Fucking original. If you didn't have a fucking Series X or a PS4 Pro, yours ran like shit.
Okay.
And you experienced that with me. Like on my fucking regular ass Xbox.
Yeah, I saw it. It looked fucking
terrible.
Yeah. I had the Xbox day one, so I did not experience some of those issues. I thought it ran all right. It ran all right on my Xbox, other than a few glitches here and there, like the suitcase that was in the middle of the fucking door that I couldn't jump over and get around. Yeah, I was like, what in the hell is this? Just a floating fucking suitcase in the middle of the door. So
let's see. 44 gigs on Xbox Series X, huh? The Wolong.
Wolong, yeah.
It doesn't say anything about the embargo.
The reviews on it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It looks all right to me from what I've seen. So
I mean, I'm interested in it. I don't have my Xbox with me.
Yeah, it looks good
most of the time.
Yeah. So
next,
yeah, we want to get into the news.
Get into the news.
Yeah, we got some YouTube news. Since YouTube CEO stepped down, Susan Wojcicki, she stepped down. So Neil Mohan has been
NFT bro.
Yes, he is. He's an big NFT guy who's expressed interest in bringing NFTs and crypto stuff into the YouTube space, which will just make it easier, I think, for certain shady YouTubers to scam their audiences. That's just my feeling on it. Like they said that one of his ideas was to make specific YouTube videos. So now the content creator can sell that video as an NFT to like one person.
Okay.
So that, now you own this guy's video. So you have the receipt. I mean, everybody can still watch the video, but now it's like, now you have the exclusive rights to that video.
I think
I'm not sure where these crypto people are going with some of this stuff.
Everybody's watching this. I think anybody that's huge on YouTube is watching this.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah,
they are. So, a lot of the people aren't. A lot of the big YouTube people are just they're in the wait and see thing because you can't really go out and start firing shots at a guy before he comes in onto the job, right?
Yeah, he's been there for a while. He's been behind the scenes for a little bit. Mm-hmm.
But they have expressed a lot of concern with the crypto stuff, NFT things, and some of his ideas surrounding that. The one big thing that is pretty much universal throughout most of the content creators that I watch, they hope when this guy comes in, they'll give the dislike button back.
I think he was behind it, so I don't know.
Yeah. I think you're right. I did hear something about that.
He helped with the shorts. Like, it was his idea was with the shorts and stuff like that.
Yeah, the shorts are all right. Mm-hmm. That's like TikTok.
Doubling down on streaming and podcasting, YouTube.
What's that? Oh, are you looking up a story?
Yeah, a different story on it.
Oh, okay.
It says YouTube is doubling down on streaming and podcasting.
Yeah.
Company plans to launch primetime channels.
Definitely need, because they do lag greatly behind Twitch in the streaming category.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about that is the amount of users on YouTube compared to Twitch. Mm-hmm. I think it would significantly help YouTube if they worked on their streaming a lot more and got that so it was easier to find the things that you like. Because I like Twitch where you can just go follow the game and then but YouTube doesn't have that kind of thing.
I don't think they're trying to get in that space. I think they're comfortable where they are.
They're not trying. They are in that space.
Okay.
Like you can stream on YouTube.
YouTube Live.
Yes, and it has basically all the same features that Twitch has, where you can subscribe, donate money. You donate bits. The only thing is discoverability on it. Discoverability on Twitch has its own issues. But the discoverability and the algorithm for Twitch or for YouTube is not very good. That's why most big streamers just don't really stream.
I think this story is more the creators. How this affects the public is not really an issue. We're going to consume YouTube no matter what they give us. But I think creators are more like, well, what the fuck's going to happen now?
I don't know. I think it's going to affect your end user experience.
Think so?
Yeah. Yeah, especially with with the YouTube, their new rules for cursing and things like that.
Again, that's creators.
No, but it also affects users if they're if you're a user and so you have a content creator that uses one of their no words in the first whatever seconds of the game, they might have a great video that's out there that you might be interested in the subject matter, but they will not show it on your timeline. They're gonna
no, it doesn't come
restrict
up
algorithmically.
Well, they're gonna demonetize, right? They're gonna demonetize it, or they're gonna take it out of the algorithm.
Like if you know how YouTube's their algorithm works, if you're
no one knows how it works completely.
There's people who've done like the whatever case studies behind their videos and tested certain things out with it. But if you curse or whatever in the first whatever they have or excessive cursing throughout,
it just gets demonetized. 15 seconds may not be eligible to run ads.
Demonetized, but
doesn't mean
there's also but if you don't curse in that and the algorithm finds in there that something like you curse excessively or whatever during a video, it puts that over 18 tag on it, which is basically it nerfs its ability to grow and spread. So at exactly 18 seconds into the video, let's see. But that's the curse. I don't think cursing is a huge deal anyway.
YouTube does.
It's for advertisers, though.
They're going to change it,
advertisers.
Though. Yeah, they're going to go back to the drawing board because it's not being positively received.
But I think if I was like Unilever or something like that and I wanted my dial soap to sell, I think people that watch cursors use dial soap too. So
yeah.
I just don't see. I think it's such a goofy thing.
It is. It's really. It's weird.
Yeah,
I don't like it. And neither the creators. So
no,
we'll see what happens in a few. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
The creators greatly dislike the.
They just made a bunch of YouTube videos about it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's been a lot of YouTube videos about it, especially since people don't nobody understands how the algorithm works exactly. There's people that can kind of guess at how the algorithm works, but then something out of the blue happens, like, why the fuck did this get demonetized?
Yep. And they're retroactively demonetizing videos that you curse within
I
the
just
first
know
15 seconds.
With your potty mouth, we're never going to get monetized on
Fuck. Never. You're the one fucking putting gay sex in the Vatican in our fucking titles.
Well, that's an important story that needs to be covered.
It was.
Yeah.
Hard-hitting news.
So,
we do the dirty work.
That's right. Yeah, we go deep and
Not as dirty
hard.
as the Vatican was doing.
We go deep and hard on the gay sex Vatican stories.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can get all the stories you need right here on Gamer Athletes. All right, so that's pretty much the YouTube
bullshit
thing. Yeah, we'll have to see what's going to happen with it over the next, years with under Neil Mohan's captainship.
Yeah,
yeah,
it'll unfold.
Xbox,
games.
Yep, getting into the game news.
Yeah, we said it. Like I said it earlier. Baldur's Gate's coming out on PC and PS5 on August 31st, but not on Xbox. So
why not?
I don't know. I didn't read into it too much. I was like, I know on Twitter, Xbox people were, up in arms. It was something about they have a version worked on, but it's not ready to go. So probably just resources, man.
That would make sense.
Larian Studios is great.
It's better to hold off.
You can get one of their classic RPGs, Divinities 2, Original Sin 2, for $25 right now on Switch. So I almost bought it.
Just gonna buy a PC. Here soon, yeah.
And then the big one was State of Play.
Sony
last
State
week.
of Play. Yeah, did you watch through?
I watched it.
A lot of it.
Yep, I watched the whole thing.
Did you? All right, run us through it then. Let's hear your hot
stuff
takes.
there's no real hot takes. I just didn't like. There's one. It's not my hot take. It's the internet's hot take.
All right, what's the?
They showed Resident Evil gameplay. I'm excited. I'm fucking excited for that game because they're fixing a lot of the problems that it had, even though it was already beloved.
Here's a hot take. I'm tired of all the fucking releasing old games, remastering old games.
Yeah, that is a hot take because they're doing extremely well.
Yeah.
Especially those Resident Evils. They are redone from the ground up. It's not even they're fucking taking the original code and fixing it. They're just fucking remaking the game. It's an absolute remake.
Huh.
It's not a remaster.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing
so good.
Just remake after remake after remake after remaster after
you played Demon's Souls, though.
The remaster?
Yeah, that's a remake. That's not a remaster. It's a remake.
Yeah, but I didn't play it the first time.
Dark Souls remaster. Souls, That's a remaster.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6 looked dope. I don't like fighting games. It's the 90s was when fighting games were all the rage.
You play it on the arcade?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what else?
Mortal Kombat 2, Killer Instinct, all of it.
Are you up on your Last of Us?
No.
Oh, well, anyway. Well, you know that in the game they went to an arcade. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're so they go to an arcade and they're playing Mortal Kombat and they're doing fatalities and I'm sitting there. That was an immersion breaking moment for me. I'm like, how do these fucking kids who've never played Mortal Kombat before know how to do fatalities?
Maybe they went to a Walden Books, like I used to go to, and then look it all up.
Yeah, some of those fatalities were hard to figure out.
Some of them, not scorpions. Up.
Yeah,
that one was easy. You just had to know how far to stand away.
Yeah,
because that was another one. Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Continue.
Street Fighter, Foglands. I'm gonna skip Baldur's Gate. Foglands. These are VR games. 2 VR games that caught my attention. I was like, oh, okay. These look alright. They need more of these before I go spend $500 on a fucking VR 2.
We got a lot of shit. Is all this about Suicide Squad?
Then and then the big one was Suicide Squad. Got a lot of fucking airtime during that, and holy shit!
What is it? This is going to be the DC version of the Avengers game.
I mean, Gotham Knights was supposed to be, and that's exactly what they're saying. They're like, that Avengers game came out and flopped. It's 4-player fucking co-op online bullshit. Buy a bunch of skins. Suicide Squad, made by Rocksteady, did the Arkham Knight, or Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight. Like, they made those 3 amazing Batman games. So everybody's like, okay, you're going to get a fucking co-op Batman free-flow combat style game, and it's not what we got. They showed it, and it fucking sucks.
I'm not going to play it.
I don't think a lot of people are going to play it now. because when they showed the menu, it had like the social tab, the store, it looked like fucking Fortnite, right?
Yeah.
So you got a gear score. So you got Captain fucking Boomerang, who's supposed to use boomerangs and melee combat, and he's fucking shooting guns. It's weird.
Maybe he wants to use guns. Maybe he wants to branch out.
No, they want you to
Captain
buy
Boomerang's
skins for that
stupid
gun.
name
It's
anyway.
a stupid name.
Captain Boomerang.
DC's always weird for me. Like they've never. But like, Rocksteady, who had
What's your
such an amazing
superpower?
combi. Yeah, I throw boomerangs, dude.
I throw a stick and it comes back to me.
The boomerang's doing all the work. It's coming back. Yeah. So, but like, it looks better because it is a good studio, Rocksteady. It looks better than Gotham Knights. Gotham Knights got shit on because it just was a mediocre game, and then a Suicide Squad looks just like that, just a better version. Like shooting purple orbs, like on tanks. Like, it's not even creative. It's just like, just shoot this weak spot, it'll blow up. Like, that's it. Just run around, swing around.
Visually, what I saw from it, the game looks good, but it just not. I don't know. The gameplay is not there for me.
Always online connection for single player.
Yeah, that's right. There's a couple games that were doing that. They were doing the always online for single player.
Yeah. There's a battle pass, fucking skins.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, I know, man.
It's going to be exciting.
Oh, my God. Like, everybody's like, was so hyped because they were like, yeah, this is what we wanted because Gotham Knights let everybody down. Nope. It's the same. It's the same thing, just from a different. So there's stories about it, too. There's Rocksteady wanted to do a Superman game.
Did
like,
they?
In the style of the Arkham games.
Uh-huh.
And they're, okay, yeah. There was people on board. Warner Brothers, the publisher, was like,
they
nope.
axed it, huh?
Nope. This is
why
where
do
we're
they
going to
not
go.
like Superman?
Oh, because it's going to be a single player game, and
That's what they should do.
I know, but Warner Brothers said no.
I am
Cancel
actually
that.
surprised.
Go make money on this game right here.
Like I said, we just keep getting more of the single players are selling like crazy right now. Hogwarts Legacy, Elden Ring, God of War. When
jumping on this like battle pass,
Breath
shit.
of the Wild 2 comes out, because I think it's because they're in that safe. It's that safe thing. They don't put out they're gonna. I mean, the game probably will make a profit for them. Suicide Squad.
It's going to make money. Yeah, there's people out there that can't help themselves.
So it's something that they can go back and they can show shareholders or whatever that they made a little bit of a profit.
I'm going to go buy
they
Harley
didn't spend
Quinn's
a lot.
every fucking skin that she has, right? Like,
yeah. So
big
it's
deal.
safe. They're not doing anything groundbreaking. Anything. So, like, I'm not going to play it.
Did you watch the video? Like, I love that they make these like professional videos with interviews with the developers, and they like try and like church up the fucking. So we got a thing called the gear score, right? Like, yeah, I know what the fuck you're selling me, dude. Don't fucking try and high production value this shit. Like, it's bullshit.
Numbers
is what
on a
it is.
screen.
Get you a fucking better gun so your number goes up.
Yeah.
And then you don't like the way it looks, go buy that fucking skin.
Yeah, look how high this gear
Wow,
score
look
is.
at his fucking gold. Cool.
Man.
Like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the game doesn't change. It's the same. So now you can blow up that purple orb on that tank faster.
Yeah, they keep these games. I don't large American production studios.
Well,
with their games.
Genshin Impact is Chinese. There's a lot.
Is
of
it Chinese?
Genshin Impact?
Yeah, Genshin Impact.
Valorant,
MMO stuff. Valorant is
Tencent.
Yeah. Valorant has its own problems. Valorant's not even like
these,
what is it? It's like
online-
Overwatch diet Overwatch. Yeah. But
Everybody's
in
got
that
these
space.
games, man. Everybody's cashing in.
I think it's a lot more prevalent when you get to large game studios in the United States.
And here's your game, Lords of the Fallen.
Yes, I don't know. I'm excited for this game to come out. It looks fantastic. As long as the gameplay is good on it, as long as there's not a bunch of overly pushy cutscenes and bullshit in it.
And they got the Millennia clone.
I'll be happy with it. Listen, I don't know. It says Lords of the Fallen and Elden Ring may share some accidental similarities. So I guess they developed, and when Millennia came out, because this game was actually in development for longer than Elden Ring.
Yeah, it's a reboot of, like it says, of Lords of the Fallen 2014.
Yeah, action role-playing game. So I guess after Millennia came out, they noticed that they did share some similarities with their boss, one of their bosses. So
The boss.
yeah, it says Lords of the Fallen is a Souls-like dark fantasy game with core features being split between the realm of the living and the realm of the dead. That sounds good. The RPG is due to release at some point in 2023, and fans are already making comparisons to From Software's Elden Ring. So there are some pressures, as you can imagine. Hexworks creative director Cesar Virtuoso? I don't know. Said in an interview with Edge magazine, people have asked, do you guys have horse combat, and do you have an open world?
Yeah.
So
they give credit to where credit's due on to Miyazaki and stuff.
Yeah, they said they drew a lot of inspiration from his works. He said the Elden Ring trailer, and that killed us inside. One of our breakthrough weapons, the flail.
Fuck.
Yeah, was showcased.
Oh man.
Yeah, the flail kind of sucks.
A flail does suck.
Yeah, in Elden Ring,
shitty weapon. Period. In all games.
So maybe somebody needs to come out with a great flail game, which this might be. This might be their great flail.
This is it. This is the one to bring flail.
And we saw one of our bosses that was nearly identical to Millennia. Yeah. Millennia's a fun boss.
Bitch. She's kicking my ass.
Just got to learn how to dodge that waterfowl, baby. It's not. I don't know. I like Millennia. She's an interesting, fun fight. So, and I didn't cheat when I fought her. You cheated.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. This is Chris's fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's right.
Section, the Elden Ring corner.
Yeah. Sucking off From Software.
Yep.
Yeah. That's all right, though.
Speaking of Miyazaki, whatever the fuck his name is, Shinji Mikami retiring. Big name.
Yeah,
big
from
name.
Tango Gameworks.
Even if you don't play, you're a casual normie. You call them normies?
Yeah, normies. That's not
what
I call them. That's just
motherfucker's
vernacular.
Game. You've played Resident Evil. He directed that, right? Dino Crisis, Beautiful Joe, Steel Battalion, which came with a huge controller for Xbox. Like, it's one of the biggest peripherals ever made. Peripheral.
Yeah.
Evil Within, Ghostwire, and recently Hi-Fi Rush.
Well, I played Resident Evil on Hi-Fi Rush.
I know of Dino Crisis. I played Beautiful Joe. That was a really good game on the GameCube.
Beautiful.
Let's bring it to fucking Switch. Ghostwire Tokyo will be a free game offered to us over PlayStation.
Okay.
It's like a survival, not a survival horror. It's more of just like an action horror game.
You like the action horror games, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
You like being spooked?
Free. I like to try and be spooked. Like I'm chasing the dragon, dude. I'm trying to. The first time I ever played Resident Evil was me, my cousin, and a friend of mine, and like it had never been done. Right, that game was fucking groundbreaking.
Genre, yeah.
I had to rent a PlayStation from Blockbuster Video.
Oh my goodness, that's going way back.
Yeah, we had no clue. We didn't know what the fuck. We were like, one of us had heard about Resident Evil. And we're like, let's try this game. The first thing you do, you get in the mansion. So we're like, all right, we'll try the fucking front door. Right, so when you open the front door, an animation plays and a fucking dog jumps out.
Nice.
It scared the shit out of us. Then there's a dog in the room with you, and you got to kill it.
Yeah, I remember playing that game.
Yeah,
I don't remember like significant parts of it, but yeah, that game was. Yep. It was a thing.
The static camera.
It was a thing back then.
There was no moving cameras, so when you went from room to room, the camera was positioned, and that was the fucking angle you had.
Yeah,
and he talked about it. He said that was an accident, right? It was a technical limitation that they had to hit, and for pre-rendered backgrounds and shit like that. And then he said that's why he made 2. Because he was like, I want to do something with different. But what happened was that accident made the game scarier. Like, you're like, oh, shit, I can't see around corners. So
a happy little accident, huh?
It was a happy accident. Made the game, but then they did 4, and Resident Evil 4 just kind of blew everything out of the water with.
The over-the-shoulder camera.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that game was massive back in the day. The very first Resident Evil.
Oh, man.
Out.
It was
they
remade it for GameCube.
Yeah, Leon.
Mm-hmm. They fixed a lot of problems that had. But he's retiring, so he's a big name. He'll probably still advise people and consultant when you're making a game. You can hit him up.
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of fun with that. Played it on the original PlayStation.
Oh man,
yeah,
that game was
good stuff, man.
Yep.
Good stuff. Huge Valve ban on Dota.
Dota 2. Yeah,
trying to catch those fucking cheaters out there.
Man. You can't just play. Right?
No, you got to cheat.
You got to go into the game and use their mimic tiers.
Yes. Yeah. This is like
cheaters.
a huger thing. A huger. It's huge.
Huge.
A bigger thing on online competitive spaces though. Cheaters.
Yeah, everywhere. Every game
bot
comes up with, they find something, they exploit it, and that's it.
Like you see when somebody cheats or bots or server jumps and things like that on like what is it, Call of Duty? When people do that, like
the invisible, you can go invisible and hide inside a rock in one of the maps.
Yeah, they go like the people go nuts on that and like out and cheaters.
This
fucking great.
Valve, they did good. They found out how they were cheating.
Yeah,
and then they set a little fucking trap with a patch. So anybody that was cheating using that method, they figured out how to identify these people.
Yes,
and they fucking permabanned them.
40,000 accounts.
40,000.
That is a lot of accounts.
Holy shit!
Using third-party software to cheat over the past few weeks.
Yep.
These players use software to look at internal data in the Dota client or that isn't ordinarily visible during gameplay.
Yep. And then from that secret area,
yeah.
They
Valve
would give it a
priority
ban.
was fixed the issue that allowed cheating in the first place. However, Valve has taken extra steps to get rid of these players with the goal in mind that we release a patch as soon as we understood the method that these cheaters were using. So good for Valve banning cheaters. Good for them. They're doing the Lord's work out there.
They're trying.
Getting rid of cheaters.
Fucking cheaters. I don't play Dungeons of the Ancients.
Yeah.
I don't play. It's one of those 3-lane hero like objective games.
That's one of the
Not
things
for me, man.
when you're playing Fortnite and you get beamed from across the map.
Yeah.
By an AR.
He's cheating.
And you can't even see the guy.
Aimbot.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aimbotting. Still more Hogwarts Legacy bullshit coming out.
It never ends, dude.
It's gonna die down eventually.
You
have that
all the time.
See, so now we have two stories back to back. One about Hogwarts and one about the Atomic Heart.
Oh yeah, the controversial stuff.
Yeah, these two games people don't like them,
man. Like, sure, this another Inverse.com shits on Hogwarts Legacy. Same shit. The magic is gone from the wizarding world. Where's the magic? It is a middling game, but like, sure, yes, it's not an amazing masterpiece. It's not. It's a masterpiece in the regards of it recreated Harry Potter's world really well, but the game itself is not something great.
It does have real world costs, so.
But yeah, it affects the real world in a negative way because
they're doing harm to people.
They're doing harm to people, and at the end of this article, you can call the Trans Life Hotline.
Oh, that's right.
It's at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should call that.
If you're worried about something, I mean, or maybe Hogwarts Legacy hurt you, I don't know. But
this is one.
This is in pure hypocrisy.
Yeah.
There's a nice hard line underneath the article from the same website.
It's
Inverse.
right underneath where it gives you
literally
the U.S. Trans Life Hotline is now available. For anybody interested, that number is 877-656-8880.
880.
Where's the other number? What the fuck?
Well,
they even
I don't know, even their numbers are weird. Even their telephone numbers are fucked up.
What the shit?
They cut off their wieners and the last number of their phone numbers.
Hogwarts League, yeah.
So then there's a fucking hard line
in
to
the
new article. How to solve every arithmancy door puzzle in the game. So they they shit on the game and then they're like, hey, we'll help you play the game.
While we're at it, here's a tutorial.
Different authors, but still.
Yeah.
The point is, you publish both of these, so you're
back to back on the same fucking page.
On the same page. I thought that was funny when I found it. I was like, what? Hey, fuck this game, but here we'll help you.
Yep.
You want to shit on it, but you want people to click your fucking shit to help.
Here's a poll quote from this article. It's
the shitty one.
The shitty article.
Hit piece.
The Serona Ryan character in the series does not meaningfully address the shortcomings. But
only makes them more apparent.
You just can't make people happy no matter what you do.
Oh, you don't know this. Serona is another Cho Chang or Kingsley Shackbolt. What? The East Asian and the black characters whose cringeworthy names. People are saying they're cringeworthy. This is original story content.
Yeah, well, I think the Cho Chang thing was because it was the name was a different like area, like so it was like I don't know, remember what the character was. I don't know enough about it, but I know. So I'm just giving.
She was Asian,
right? But it was a different, like that name is one kind of Asian,
sure,
from a different area, and then this age. So it was like you named them wrong. It's like be like having I don't know, maybe a Jose or something.
I guess, from, man.
Canada.
Cho Chang, Kingsley, yeah. So
they're both from America, but.
When the books were out, nobody was complaining about this. Those names have been around for lots of years.
Nobody ever complained about it when the book came out,
dude. People were too busy loving the
books.
What
book was in Cho Chang? What book was Cho Chang in?
She was introduced in book 4.
Yeah,
book 4 and on.
And what's wrong with the Kingsley Shacklebolt name?
So I don't know. I guess it's too black of a name, and they don't like it. Like it's offensive, and the people that are complaining are not black, probably.
They're probably not. They're probably middle-aged white Karens.
I mean, Black Panther's T'Challa, and he lives in Wakanda. Like, nobody's bitching about that. You know.
Yeah. People are bitching.
Just fucking leave it alone.
People got to bitch about some outrage culture.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to join that, actually. Just outrage culture. Just find whatever to be pissed off about.
All the time.
All day long.
And just make people fucking sick.
Yeah, just go on Twitter.
Do it at work.
Twitter and fight the good fight.
I think today I'm just going to call everybody out. I'm going to do an experiment.
Fucking call them out.
Hey, you can't fucking do that.
Yeah.
It is funny to do that to people.
And really...
like when I called you a cracker once.
Doesn't bother me.
You were like, you can't fucking say that.
Yeah, it was a joke. Yeah, you say whatever you want.
You can't say that. Yeah. Only I can say that.
Oh, that's my word.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. So this goes into like the Ministry of Digital Transformation. This is over in story comes out of Ukraine. Yeah, that sounds not ominous at all.
Sounds transgendery.
No,
the Minister of Digital Transformation.
No, this sounds like anytime you have a ministry of something in government, that's
Ministry of Magic's in Hogwarts.
Makes me think of the
in Harry Potter.
Yeah, 1984. The Ministry of Truth that just fills the everywhere with bullshit. But anyway, the Ministry of Digital Transformation wants Xbox, PlayStation, and like Steam and other outlets to remove Atomic Heart from their online game stores. So the Ministry of Digital Transformation will send an official letter to Sony, Microsoft, and Valve to ban the sale of Atomic Heart in Ukraine. Do you think there's a lot of people playing Atomic Heart in Ukraine?
I can't even believe that there are that many people playing this game.
I'm not sure how many people are playing it, but it's a controversy, so people are going to lean into it and they're going to write stories about it.
Yeah, they're using it for some dumb shit. Oh my god.
Yeah. Atomic Heart is a Russian game by Mundfish Studios, sponsored by Russian publisher Gaijin and Gazprom top manager and Anatoly, whatever. I can't read some of these Russian things. Anatoly Pily.
That was pretty good.
That was reported by a Ukraine blogger. The developers are trying to pretend that there are what is that? Cryptic Studios. But the event and media representation in Moscow and Russia sponsors immediately shows who the authors really are. So they're saying that
this Soviet Union, big deal.
Yeah, that this game directly funds
I know
the war in Ukraine. Yeah, and it's Russian propaganda, and that so. And
they're writing the story while drinking a big glass of Stolichnaya.
Yeah, so it says here's the whatever.
Come on.
They urge people not to buy the game and not to sponsor the Russian government. So,
this fucking exhausts me.
Oh, they're coming out.
That's a nice DeLorean. Yeah, the DeLorean looks dope. Is it an EV? Electric cars?
Might be.
Fuck the Russian fucking controversy. Look at this thing. This thing's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to get one of those.
You're going to get a DeLorean?
Hell yeah.
The DMC-12.
Me and Norse can race.
Yeah, because he's got that new, the new Mustang, the electric Mustang. Yeah. So that's the Ministry of Digital.
Okay.
Like anytime I see something like that, the Ministry, the Ministry of War, the Ministry of Peace in 1984.
Ugh.
Makes me worry about that stuff. Ooh, speaking of government involvement in video games.
Really?
Ubisoft and police team up in UK.
The police?
Yeah. So toxic gaming tackled by Ubisoft and unique police alert system. So if you're being toxic in a game,
Let me read the bold part. Sure. Let me read this bold part. So,
rape jokes, racism, bullying.
Toxic gaming tackled by Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Rape jokes, racist bullying. If you picked up a controller or scrolled a mouse to dabble in some online gaming, then you've likely come across plenty. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's brutal out there.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, it is. But now you can have real world consequences for.
Oh my God!
Yeah, so they're working. Online gaming is a joyful experience for millions of people every day. Don't ruin it though, or we'll get the police involved. So I don't know if you know much about UK's hate speech laws.
No,
I don't know a lot about them either, but I do know. There was a guy a couple of years ago, Count Dankula. I don't know if you've heard this story.
No.
Count Dankula had his girlfriend had a pug, and she just fawned over this pug all the time. So he, as a joke, taught it to do when he'd say Heil Hitler, it would raise its paw. It would raise its paw. So,
oh shit!
As a joke,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, as a joke, he filmed this dog doing this. He's like, my girlfriend thinks this dog is the cutest. So in the video, he had actually I tried to figure out the most uncute thing that I could make this fucking dog do.
Nailed it.
So he did. Yeah, he nailed it. But then they actually arrested the guy.
Unbelievable.
They arrested him, and he had to go to court and had to do all that stuff. So UK's hate speech and stuff is full of gray areas and things like that. So if you have... So this just runs into a huge issue when you can actually have real world consequences for cursing at someone. I mean, and I'm not saying that you should go online and use racial slurs. And this and that.
Yeah.
Do I think you should do it? No. Do I think you should get in trouble for it? Also, no.
Listen, the lobbies have been this way for fucking decades.
Since they had lobbies.
Those haven't changed.
Yeah.
The fucking change was the fucking baby ears, right? Now all these people are fucking sensitive. You can't take a fucking, listen, people are not always they're just joking with you. Some people are literally joking. Some people are serious. And I think the serious stuff, we can't go online. Now we're policing it, right? Now we're going to police it online. And
now we're going to police it online with AI.
You're not joking. You're saying these slurs. You shouldn't be saying slurs. I'll agree with that.
Can you imagine getting swatted for saying a racial slur?
Yeah, fucking real. What the fuck?
Fucking talking shit. You make a casual rape joke online, and all of a sudden the police are banging on your door.
Okay, even if you didn't make a casual, like who's of course those are extreme things. What if you just make some? I just said cracker thing.
Yeah,
Now the fucking SWAT's
if we were playing, if we were playing who's, I don't think cracker falls under that line.
But who's gonna fucking define it? That's the problem, right? So what are we gonna? Who's gonna say? Well, this is gonna be offensive because I find it offensive.
Therein lies the problem when you engage in thought crimes.
Yeah, thought crimes, man.
That's basically what it is.
Yeah. It's like Minority Report. I think about saying a racial slur, and fucking cops come in.
Yeah, they're basically trying to figure out what your intent is by saying something or whatever. When it could be just you joking around with some friends, but AI is not going to tell the difference whether you're joking around with friends or you're actually harassing some rando in a lobby.
Like Clinton, if Clinton's here, we're three different nationalities or ethnicities. We joke about it. So all three of us are going to go to jail?
Yeah, we might. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, and then we have to
or
go
is he
plead
safe,
plead
and then
our
I'm
case.
safe, and then you're the last.
No,
you're the least
I'd
safe.
be the one.
Yeah, you're fucked, right? Especially if
situation.
people policing it are
No,
ethnic,
it's not.
Right?
No, that's not where you run into the problem. It's when you get fucking these snowflake, like I said, middle-aged white women who want to be offended on everyone's behalf. I don't know if I can get in trouble for saying middle-aged virtue signaling white women.
Oh man, it's pretty offensive. I don't know. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, well, those Karens.
Yeah, that's a slur now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people that are named Karen are actually getting mad about this.
Halo
Karen
2 lobbies were brutal. Early Call of Duty lobbies were brutal. It toughened you up. All right, man, the world isn't nice. I'm not. Again, you shouldn't be this way to people in your work, in your real life. But it's a lobby. People's talking shit. People are talking shit.
Yeah, talking shit is fine. When you get into the racial slurs and stuff like that, I don't agree with it.
I
think someone should be arrested for doing it. No.
Yeah.
No.
Swatting shit that people got in trouble for, 100%.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
You did something fucking shitty.
Yeah, but
you
there's
got
already
killed.
There's also penalties for swatting. Swatting's not legal.
There's some real world fucking consequences. Bullshit. You Hogwarts crying babies. That had a real world consequence. not fucking releasing a game. Like, people got killed because of this swatting shit.
Yes, yeah. There was a guy. What did they swat? They swatted one guy, and then
they went
to
the
the
right
wrong
house.
house. Yeah, and the guy came out. And he's like, "What the fuck's going on?" And they shot him.
Pop. Yeah, but transgender, the character in the game.
That shit you're gonna cry about.
Fuck off. There's people have real problems.
Yeah. Let's see. So Ubisoft teaming up with police. Not a good look. I don't think.
It's not.
That's just one man's opinion.
We'll see what the world says in 6 months.
Yeah, the UK's got weird. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the hate speech laws over there. I just know that they have them. Mm-hmm. So hopefully this kind of thing doesn't come to America.
No.
Where you can still...
It's only a matter of time, right?
Where you can still have the nostalgic feeling of hearing racial slurs in a lobby.
So comforting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. While you're shitting on
Martinez,
kids.
what do you got? Tacos for lunch? That's a stereotype. Even though I'm not fucking Mexican. We've talked about this. This is the whole casserole thing. Over again.
Casserole, yeah. High schooler pummeled unconscious at 8 for taking away his Nintendo Switch.
Speaking of lobbies being brutal, fucking real life got brutal for this lady.
Yeah,
she was just a fucking high school
is this?
aide. She was an aide. Yeah, they're always trying to sell you something.
Yeah, maybe later.
This chick was knocked unconscious and repeatedly kicked in the head.
Listen,
for taking this kid's Nintendo Switch.
She probably shouldn't have tried to take his Switch away.
We're in Florida. This is in Florida, Jacksonville.
Shocker.
Yep. Florida man.
A woman working at a North Florida high school was knocked unconscious and reportedly kicked in the head
repeatedly
for confiscating a student's Nintendo Switch, according to a Flagler County Sheriff's Office.
Yep.
She ended up in the hospital, and 17-year-old ended up in handcuffs.
They did arrest him.
They're going to take his Switch away for sure.
Oh, he's not getting another one.
Yeah, no, he's not getting it back.
He might as well kiss that new model goodbye when it comes out with the iteration. You're like, fuck.
Yeah, he'd probably be out. How much time?
No Tears of the Kingdom for him. More like Tears of something. I don't even know.
Just don't drop the Switch when you're in prison there.
Yeah, he might stay in detention and then get tried as an adult.
So it happened on February 21st.
He's 17.
High school in Palm Coast, about 60 miles south of Jacksonville.
The student stated he was upset because the victim took his Switch away from him during class.
I'd be upset.
Fucking yeah.
Yeah. Come on. Says deputies arrived at high school about 10:15 a.m. This guy, he was probably in the middle of playing Dark Souls.
He was a big dude.
Pause it.
I watched the video.
There's a video on this?
Yeah.
Cool. Is it in here? Actually, I probably shouldn't say cool.
Cool. It's too late.
I know.
It reminds me of the fucking the movie Old School where he's where'd you get this house?
I'm going to hell.
The guy that I rented it from, he died. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm probably going to hell for that one. Deputy arrives at the school about 10:15 a.m. to find the teaching assistant on the ground with severe injuries from an unprovoked attack. I think it was provoked. She took his fucking Switch away.
Here, it's on you.
This is journalistic integrity at its worst right here.
Yeah.
That was definitely provoked.
I mean, yeah.
The student was upset because the victim took his Nintendo Switch away from him during class. You know, all jokes aside here, who's the real victim in this? I mean,
Nintendo.
He was just trying to play some games, man.
Nintendo, man.
He was just trying to play some games.
There you go.
Wait, is this the video?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, let's watch this video and react.
There we go. Here he is.
Boom. Oh, man.
The football coach was there. He'd be like, yo, recruit him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't stop either.
Boom, boom, boom. She's done. She's out.
Yeah, she's been out for a while now. And
I'm not going to lie, dude. That guy who just took that kid off has the restraint of a superhero. I would have fucking knocked that kid out.
I know that's a big kid.
I don't give a fuck. He's distracted. Look, it takes 4 fucking people to take this dude down.
Yeah, that guy was real mad, wasn't he?
Felony aggravated battery.
Jesus.
Yep.
What are they putting in the water in Florida?
He's gonna
They're putting some stuff down there.
He's gonna spend some time in the pound me in the ass prison.
Yeah. Well, he's 17 too. He'll probably be charged as an adult.
Yep.
Which is a weird gray area.
Oh, they'll just hold him in detention until he turns 18, and then try him.
We have the right to a speedy trial here in the good old United States of America. Yeah. So, don't pummel people for taking your Nintendo Switch away unless you want to get pummeled in prison.
Kindly ask for it back.
You have those booty cheeks clapped while in prison. Yeah. So that was kind of fucked up, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't unsee that now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Moving on to like TV news. Succession is ending at season 4. You're a big Succession
I'm a big Succession
fan. Yeah, I like
fan.
Succession.
I like Shiv.
Yeah.
Nice
so
redhead.
fucking
She's
thirsty,
pale redhead.
man. Every time.
What?
You're a misogynist.
I point out,
You're a fucking misogynist.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
They're gonna. I don't appreciate this hostile lobby I'm in.
Yeah. Fucking misogyny.
Get him.
So anyway, yeah, it's a good show. I do enjoy it. I've watched every season so far.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the Succession, the fuckery and the backstabbing and all the tomfoolery that family gets up to.
There was a bunch of shit about that. There's stuff about the show that wasn't brought to light the way like they're doing the Hogwarts thing and everything else. Everything else. In the
What do you mean?
Well,
what are you talking about?
The show's about rich white people,
yeah.
right? And everybody's like, "Oh, there's no." I've seen it on Twitter. It's tiny. It doesn't blow up. There's not a lot of inclusion, right, for ethnicities. Blah blah blah. They're always like the housekeepers and shit, and like the doormen. And I was like, yeah. I was like, but you know what? Show's still good.
Yeah, but we all think they're all slimy and scumbag,
right? I know. That's what, and people are online still crying about stuff like that.
What do you want? You want it's people of color cast in the
I
bad
don't want
light
anything.
Like
I enjoy the show as
I like
it's
the
fine.
show too.
The dad makes me laugh.
It's a bunch of scumbags. That's all they are. Is a bunch of scumbags.
Yeah.
Like who wants to? I mean, they got money, but I don't want to live like they do.
No, somebody posted on Twitter. It was like, "Yo, what's the best show that doesn't have black people in it on TV?" And Norris, somebody posted, and Norris, fucking tweeted on it. He was like, "Succession," and I was like, "Oh." That's when I noticed it. I was like, "Oh shit, he's not wrong." That show's amazing.
Yeah, that show's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, there's not a lot of inclusion.
I can't wait. I can't wait for. I saw the trailer for the new one. It looks really good.
Yeah, like I said, they're a bunch of scumbags, and you just hate the shit out of all of them for a different reason.
That show looks good.
Engaging characters or whatever.
Yep. Next show,
Kendall with his the drug addiction stuff.
Oh yeah, Daddy's boy.
Yeah,
wants to be loved.
Yeah, and then Roman with his weird sexual stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He likes he likes jerking off in front of older ladies.
Yeah,
or whatever
fucking Tom and his big betrayal at the end of the season.
He's such
so
a
good.
cuck.
Yeah,
Tom.
Yeah,
what a cuckold
with his weird friend. What's the tall kid's name?
Oh, that's he's the nephew.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's like slimy in his own right too.
I might watch that again.
Yeah, he's doing he does the underhanded shit and it's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes me giggle.
It does. It's so funny. And like all the money. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
That's good. And then this next show is not good.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well,
that's not. This goes into my thing here.
The facts don't lie.
No. Okay.
Statistics.
So, Lord of the Rings is going to be rebooted. They did say that Peter Jackson was going to be possibly consulting on this,
and he was not consulted on Rings of Power.
Right. So there's a couple of key phrases that always make me go, ooh, I don't know about this show. When they say something that they're going to remake it for a newer audience, is always like key for, we're going to make this a big political statement.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, red flag in a show. So they're going to reboot
a new era.
Yeah, reboot Lord of the Rings. So it looks like we're all set for return to Middle Earth on the big screen, as it has been reported that and this is by Warner Brothers too.
Yeah,
we'll say, because they own the IP.
They own it. Yep,
they own the IP for Lord of the Rings. will be getting a reboot. The news, which was announced by Warner Brothers, Discovery CEO David Zaslav, that sounds like a white name. It's probably Russian.
Oh boy.
During an earnings call, coming on the heels of the successful reputation received by Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. I did not get that from the Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power.
I didn't watch it. I tried, and I just was like, I don't like it at all.
I don't think that was successfully or well received. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sure what this guy, where he's getting his data from.
So,
he's probably looking at whatever their earnings. So I'm sure the show earned some money.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure, yeah, of course, it's Lord of the Rings. It's going to make money.
Yeah.
But the Embracer Group, this is interesting to me. The Embracer Group.
Where are you?
See it? The second paragraph. According to
down here?
Right, no.
Wait, where?
Second sentence of the second paragraph. Giant Embracer Group. See him?
No.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah, okay. Swedish gaming.
Embracer Group owns a lot of video games.
The current holders of the film rights.
Mm-hmm.
They will allow the studio work on multiple Lord of the Rings film.
Like, that's interesting to me. I forgot that they own it, and we talk about a lot of games.
This is the Lord of the Rings reboot. Who's attached to the project? While the original trilogy, as well as the follow-up Hobbit trilogy, was directed by Peter Jackson, as of now, no filmmaker has been attached to the project. However, according to reports in Variety, Jackson has been kept in the loop, which, who knows what that fucking means?
Yeah, it could mean nothing.
They told him. They're like, hey, Peter, we're going to remake these movies. He's like, what? He's like, all right, we'll talk to you later.
Yep.
Yeah. So he's in the loop. While no casting announcements have been made so far, it is interesting to see if any cast members from the original trilogy, the Hobbit films, or even the Rings of Power will make an appearance. So is this going to be a new movie or a reboot?
I think it's a new set of movies. I don't think it's going to be a reboot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But Embracer Group is interesting just because they own THQ, Coffee Stain, Dark Horse Media.
Yeah.
Big Gearbox.
Yeah.
So the Borderlands is all Embracer Group. Mm-hmm.
Huh.
But yeah, these are supposed to take place with more Aragorn, and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm bringing it forward to a new.
It's like where
was it? The Witcher. What is it? The Witcher. They did that too. Yeah. What?
Where are you pulling from?
The
Silmarillion.
The Seamanrillium. Yeah, they're not pulling from that.
Yeah,
they already did that.
They'll just get some cliff notes from that, and then that's the jizz of it.
Yeah, that's the whole jizz of the Seamanrillion.
Seamanrillion.
So the Lord of the Rings movie trilogy. Well, let's see.
There's stuff there that can be explored, but it's like, will you do it right?
No, they probably
didn't show me that you did it right with Rings of Power.
No, they will definitely. Let's see. I'm gonna hold my critique until the movie comes out.
Yeah, you got big shoes to fill. I don't even know, because Peter Jackson's movies were on such a high scale.
Yes, they are.
Like the production value, everything was made.
There are many people that say that that's the best trilogy set of movies ever made.
I mean, it's unbelievable what they did with those movies. And good luck. You made a show, and look, you can see the differences in the armor. Like, there was real armor in the movies, and they used fucking cloth and bullshit. Just down to the costumes, you could be like, ugh.
They need to hire a bunch of YouTube cosplayers to make their fucking shit.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, the people on YouTube and the people that do the cosplay stuff are really good at it.
Go to a comic book convention.
Really good at it. Yeah,
let's go.
Here, come on. Yeah, come over here. I don't have my hopes set very high for a new sad. Lord of the Rings reboot.
Yeah.
It is, and they're probably, my guess is they're just going to shit all over it, but that's just my guess right now.
They should.
Hey, who knows? It could be really good.
Could be. I don't know. They're supposed to release some fucking Golem game coming out soon.
Oh, really?
You get to play as Golem. What?
Huh.
What am I doing? Yeah.
Chasing that ring?
Yeah, chasing the dragon.
Yeah, fucking heroin. The heroin version of whatever. It gives you a lot of power, that ring does.
Yeah, fuck.
Yep. So speaking of bringing everything forward into a new audience.
Woke.
Oh, wait, hold on.
The wokeness.
We got to do the fuckery news sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on.
What do you mean?
Oh, we got to wait.
Want me to vamp?
Yep.
Are we vamping?
No, this is the fuckery news. Since we're coming to that part of the show. Oh, yeah, and you said there's... Was that the notification
sound? That's the notification sound.
Okay.
You need to edit that out.
Just re-record it.
Yep.
All right. Fuckery news.
Fuckery.
See, I need you to do that. Oi.
Oh my god. Yeah. I found a really like sound that was like someone being really offended. I sent it to you. I think we got to play it when we're done here.
Okay.
And maybe we just edit that in.
All right. Speaking of bringing stuff for a new audience.
Newsflash.
Mario is gay.
Mario, the plumber, the Italian plumber. Mario of the Mario Brothers.
Yeah.
Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Total puff. Mario. But this isn't this isn't something, just little disclaimer. This isn't something that comes from Nintendo. This is something that a teacher did.
I was just watching shit about these TikToks and these teachers teaching some dumbass fucking off the wall bullshit.
Yeah.
That has nothing to do with fucking education. In academia.
Right.
Oh, God.
So
I didn't know it reached that level.
Mario came out so long ago, most people forgot. New York high school teacher tells students, Yoshi is trans and Peach is a cis lesbian, as she gives Nintendo characters sexual gender identities.
Gender identities.
I'm glad.
For the Super Mario characters.
I'm glad this person has...
access to children.
Yeah, teaching our young people the true things, like, you know, the 3 R's or the 4 R's.
Wait a minute,
are bullshit.
Is that a they?
Her?
They?
I think she probably is a they them.
Yeah.
She's probably a they them, but
you can't. Yeah.
Let's see. A high school teacher has told her students Nintendo characters have different sexes, sexual and gender identities, and she claims Mario is gay while Princess Peach is a massive, like, not just a regular size lesbian. She's a massive lesbian.
Yes, their name is Remy Elliott, but they're certified under the name Jeremy William Elliott.
Oh, okay.
Explains it. So
yeah, this is actually a Daily Mail news article. If you want to.
So if you were fucking concerned about Mario having a fucking gender identity and sexual preference, she cleared it all up.
Yeah, him and Luigi
so dumb.
Going down.
Never want. Well, there's deep parts of the internet that have that obsession with Mario and the Peach thing.
What is the rule? If you can imagine it, there's porno made about it.
100.
Yeah. I forget.
There was stuff with Randy from Hoser.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I didn't
showing up on my timeline. I'm like, what the fuck?
Showing up on your timeline. Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah. So you like the waifu?
Well, there was like a cosplayer chick that like retweeted another retweet. You know what I mean? Like layers deep. And I'm like, next thing, what the fuck is this? Yeah. What naked Randy?
So this lady is employed at the New York City Department of Education. Made the comments in a presentation to students during a gay-straight alliance after school club meeting.
What the fuck?
Well, at least kids can opt into this. It's not like she has the class, so I guess kudos to her for not having it as part of her daily itinerary. In the video uploaded to her TikTok account, she reshared the PowerPoint alleging Princess Daisy is hella bisexual.
I don't know what scares me more, that she had the thought or she took the time to make this fucking PowerPoint.
While she's real passionate about it. While Luigi is a demisexual dude. I don't know what a demisexual is. Do you know what that is?
No, man.
You gotta Google that real quick.
Yoshi is a trans man. He's living his best life with Birdo.
With who?
Birdo's the pink egg shooting motherfucker from
from the second
Mario
one?
2, yeah.
Yeah. I bet you he can do a lot with that mouth. It's not just for sucking eggs. For spitting eggs.
You need a mushroom to get bigger again after Birdo gets you.
This person has 81,000 followers and identifies as bisexual and has since deleted the videos and made her profile private.
I can't read this.
This
is killing me.
Well, this is the good stuff, man. This is the good stuff.
I can't. I'm down farther, and it's just
this is
so
crazy.
stupid.
We'll fucking read the stuff.
Look at all this dumb shit.
So it says this is dubiously assigned genders of sexual classes.
Sexuality is the classic Nintendo characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, of course, that means Birdo's an ace trans girl.
I don't know what's an ace trans girl. I can't keep up with this stuff, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
I got too much on my plate to keep up with all the different terminologies.
Yeah, you got to do not disturb that shit, dude.
That's weird. Well,
we're in the lab right now.
I know. Fucking cooking. We're in here cooking.
Oh God, Luigi is totally a demisexual dude, but he just calls himself queer because it's like too confusing.
Yeah,
he has big bi wife energy.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
Who had top surgery? Wait, who had top surgery? Which
Berto.
One? Berto. Okay, Berto had top surgery
to
remove breast tissue as a woman transitions into a man. She continually calls out Princess Peach for being a massive cis lesbian. I just love that. Massive cis lesbian.
I don't.
Yeah, that means she's out on the hunt.
Yeah.
She's
just a standard lesbian, cis.
No. She's massive.
Oh my God, big old dyke.
No, like not big in size.
No,
like
I know
her energy.
Yeah, her
is
big
massive.
energy, big dyke energy,
massive dyke energy. Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Daisy is described as hella bisexual. I don't know what that means.
Fire this person.
This person that's a teacher though, and they use words like hella.
I want Nintendo to catch wind of this and be like, they're gonna send out the fucking ninjas, dude. Take this one out. She's killing our characters. You're taking something so fucking beloved,
really reading into it.
You're turning it upside down into some woke fucking nonsense.
What is it? Toad is a pre-transitioning trans girl.
He's a fucking mushroom person.
But a trans mushroom person, please, please get it fucking right. You don't sound very inclusive right now.
You're right.
You don't at all.
You're right. The cops are coming. They'll knock down our door.
Yeah. All right, this is a good story. Well, not good for this guy. But anyway, do you know what Mugshawtys is?
I'm guessing from the title, it's hot mugshots.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
I've seen these before.
Yeah, follow him on Instagram, Mugshawtys on Instagram.
Okay. On Instagram? On the Insta.
Yeah. There's good-looking girls that get arrested, but this lady...
I've seen some that I was like, God.
This lady went hard right here. Women allegedly decapitates lover while high during sex.
Decapitated lover.
All right,
Decapitated.
Woman allegedly decapitates lover during high during sex, hit his body parts.
Oh.
Yeah, so a 24-year-old Wisconsin woman allegedly killed and dismembered her lover during a drug-fueled sex session, dumping his head and penis in a bucket and his legs in a crock pot.
How big is that fucking crock pot?
I was thinking it's either a big crock pot or this guy has really small legs.
Yeah, maybe both.
Yeah. The brunette
seductress.
Yeah,
ooh, Taylor Shabusiness.
She was giving him the
that sounds made up as fuck.
Yeah, allegedly told police they were going to have fun trying to find all the organs.
Relax.
Ooh. The mutilated victim in this ghastly crime. Thursday was 25-year-old Green Bay man who investigators have not identified. They probably can't identify him.
Look at this chick's jaw, bro.
Wow. She's got a big jaw.
Neck tattoo.
Red
flag. There you go.
There's a red flag. Neck tattoo.
She looks scary as fuck.
Well, yeah, she chopped a guy's dick off. You got to take it not in that context.
No, dude. She does not look approachable.
No?
No.
She looks.
That looks like Morticia Adams, dude.
Yeah.
That's been taking creatine.
You don't want to do any meth. While
Morticia has been working out.
Going after this on Tuesday, Shabusiness made her first appearance in Brown County Court via conference on the charges in first-degree intentional homicide. I think she mutilated corpse and third-degree sexual assault. I think she continued to have intercourse with the dude's decapitated body or whatever.
Oh man,
yeah. This lady went full crazy. 0 to 1,000.
She probably found out Mario was gay. Fucking lost it.
Let's see. Prosecutors said that the sexual assault charges, the act that took place after the man was dead. Now, is it sexual assault if you're doing it to a dead body?
Well,
yeah, he can't say no. I guess it's non-consenting.
He doesn't have anything to consent with,
especially if she chopped his head off first.
Yeah, She just took his head and said, "Yeah, you can do that." Made his mouth move. Wow.
Yeah. So
that picture of her cell. That's way down there.
See, there you go. Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Yeah, she's endowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
there you go.
I don't know if that's endowed. Is that the right word for that? I thought endowed was like wiener size, not boob size.
The jaw on her might. Yeah.
Yeah.
She'll need back surgery.
Allegedly.
Look at the picture of her cell. That's funny when she's like in jail.
Yeah. So speaking of non-consensual sex,
business.
Spain removes bestiality penalty.
Oh man.
Yeah. So before,
why is the world the way it is?
I don't know. Before, Spain used to have a thing that said you can get in trouble for having sex with animals. Now they removed that from their laws. So you're not going to get in trouble for having sex with animals in Spain if you choose to go there.
Dude.
Yeah. See, the two animal bill of rights approved on Tuesday in Congress. The second of these projects legalized bestiality. See? So if you need to, if you want to have sex with some beasts, just go to Spain. It's legal there. I'm not sure what the legalities are.
I don't think they have my
United
type
States.
of animals. I don't know.
What type of animals are you into?
None. None yet.
Sheep. You like sheep?
No, I don't know. This is not a thing. I'm more concerned. I got a notification to for something, and it put it in Spanish. I'm offended at my computer now because it assumed.
It knows. Do you speak Spanish at all?
Yeah, I can understand it. I just don't speak it very good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get tongue tied.
Huh. The new law only penalizes bestiality if it causes injury. So you got to be gentle.
You got to be gentle.
You got to be gentle. Yeah.
Make it comfortable.
Yeah, you got to
turn on some music.
You got to Bill Cosby those animals a little bit first. Put them to sleep.
What's the Spain?
I love these. Yeah, Spain.
Oh, fuck.
I love these stories.
Are you kidding me?
These are great.
This can't be real.
No, it's
on the internet.
It's got to be real.
Yeah, it's on the internet. You can read the bill here. Penal code. Yep.
Penal code.
Yep. They used a penalty of 3 months.
Now allows sexual acts with animals who cannot give their consent.
What the
As opposed to, it was probably legal before for animals that can give consent.
How does it?
I don't know. Parrots can give consent.
Maybe. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Yeah. It's a tight squeeze on a parrot, though.
Vertebrate animals.
Vertebrate animals?
The new law extends this crime. The law contemplates imprisonment for injuring or killing vertebrate animals. So it's specifically vertebrate. So
if I was going to say fish, but fish got vertebrates.
Yeah, they got vertebrate.
A jellyfish? You have a jellyfish latched onto your wiener?
Real masochist.
Yeah. Stinging the shit out of that.
Hurts.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to finish this up with a lighthearted story here.
Okay. Yeah. We need a palate cleanser after all that bullshit.
Groom busted for breastfeeding by mom on his wedding day.
What? Wait, so... Oh, my God. This isn't a palate cleanser at all.
This is fucking great, though. So this guy was getting breastfed by his mom.
Let me read the first line. So, she'll be milking this story till death to her part.
Yeah, a woman has gone viral after revealing that her groom was busted allegedly being breastfed by his mother on their wedding day. Wedding planner George Mitchell relaying a tawdry tale during the episode of Unfiltered Bride podcast, which she co-hosts with pal Beth Smith. Mitchell didn't witness the shocking mother-son moment herself. Instead, claimed that she heard it from a nuptial nightmare from a makeup artist named Jenny.
So it's a he said, she said.
She said. So but listen, I think this has got to be 100% true.
Yeah. For the sake of this fucking podcast.
This is not made up in any way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll never guess what happened.
Yeah.
Bride needed to go to the toilet just before the ceremony. She walked in the toilet and saw What she saw was...
that's weird.
Where the fuck is the rest of the article?
Breastfeeding in a toilet?
Enough to end a wedding. That's what it was a weird edit.
Okay. They went ahead with the wedding, though.
Why is his mom still producing milk? Fair question.
Yeah.
Because
I thought those milkers dry up after
she's obviously been doing it continuously.
Wow.
What the fuck? You know, it wakes up from a nap at his mom's house. Oh, man. I could go for a fucking drink at the tap. Fuck.
Come on, Mom, I'm hungry.
Mom!
Was it Game of Thrones? Robin Aaron. Was still breastfeeding at like 8 or whatever the hell that was. It was like so weird.
It was super weird.
Yeah, he's like, I need a drinky.
That's a real thing in today's society. It's like, all right, you got to cut that kid off.
Yeah.
This motherfucker's walking and talking.
Yeah, at what point does it become like weird? I mean,
I don't know.
If you were to throw out an age,
from it now.
Yeah, if you think about like a 2-year-old.
I remember
2-year-old's not weird, I don't think, right?
I don't know what age, but I remember being like, all right, this kid's old enough.
Yeah, when they start getting,
yeah,
when they're driving.
Yeah. You're eating solids, dude. There's no reason. Yeah, where's my PB&J? And give me that breast milk.
Yeah, you're taking a bite and sucking on the nipple right after that. Or PB&J. You got to wash it down.
Wash it down.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like I said, I'm not sure at what age that becomes weird, but, you know, that's a little weird.
It's just, would you call off the wedding? Everyone in the room is waiting.
Yeah, they didn't call the wedding off.
You definitely wouldn't kiss when they say you can kiss the groom. Well, why not?
No, I wonder what if she got. Now, if the bride gets pregnant, I wonder if he's just gonna fall back into his old habits. Come here, baby.
Yeah. What if he stops? You said. What if he stops sucking on mom's tit? Years go by. Wife gets pregnant, and does he like relapse? Like, let me get on that shit.
Yeah, he could relapse into sucking.
He's like scratching himself.
He's like, I need some of that shit.
Ooh, fucking kid, fucking so lucky.
Yeah, we got the kid on one side.
Oh yeah,
and the dad on the other.
Let's go get a drink.
That'd
son.
be so weird. Did you ever try the breast milk?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Weird. You're weird.
What? Why?
That's weird.
I didn't pour it in a fucking cup. Some came out. What?
And you're like,
not my thing.
Try that.
Not my thing.
Yeah. Huh? Was it sweet?
We know people that like love it.
Who's we?
I'm not going to say their name on this podcast.
Yeah. You know somebody who loves it, or we know somebody who loves it. You know who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that.
That's weird. Like, I don't know. It cures pink eye like immediately.
What, you just squirt it in the eye?
Yeah,
and it just goes. Pink eye goes away.
Yeah. So
how come they don't? It's not like
I didn't believe this. I didn't believe this.
Then you got pink eye?
No. I've never had pink eye. But like, yeah. So hold on. Somebody's kid in our family had it. And my wife at the time was breastfeeding. And they asked her, hey, I need some breast milk. And I was like, what the hell's that about? And she's like, oh, they have pink eye. And I was like, what? So then it was explained to me. I was like, oh, holy shit. It just fucking cures it. Weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
It's weird that you indulged. Or that the ex indulged in it. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah. She wanted to cure someone's pain. I guess.
I don't know.
But I'm again, not putting it in the cup and drink.
You're not going to get a shot glass out, put some in your coffee?
You ever been asked to make you try it?
No.
Really?
No.
I know some people that were offended that they didn't want to try it.
Really? The wives got offended that they didn't try it?
Mm-hmm.
Ha. No. My wife. No.
It's not for me.
Yeah, never came across. I mean, I don't even really drink.
Just like the shit that comes out of me, it isn't for me.
Yeah, I don't drink cow juice right now either.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to get offended if somebody doesn't try that.
What?
My man butter.
Man butter? Yeah, what the fuck? I made this for you.
Yeah, yogurt ropes. Like I saved it for
some
just
stomach
for you.
pancakes for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have anything else to add for this episode of Gamer Athletes?
Nope.
Hey, episode 9. We're going to be on 10 next week.
Yeah, double digits.
Hell yeah.
We're up there. Apple Podcast became our number one downloaded platform.
Oh, do we get any Let's see. Did we get any more reviews?
Stats. Yeah, we got a review, I think.
Did we?
Because it's 4.8.
What? Somebody didn't like it?
What?
These motherfuckers.
100. There we go.
We got a 4.8 now, huh? Oh, someone said amazing. Dan is the best. But they gave us 4 stars.
Yeah, I must be the 4. You're the one that.
I'm not reading it though, because it's only 4 stars.
Okay.
I got What the hell? All right.
We'll have to get another one to get it back up, right?
No. It's always going to be tarnished now.
No,
it'll never be a 5.
Yeah, no, you get more 5s. That's an average.
Yeah, but it's always going to be dropped down.
It's an average.
Anyway, all right, that's been Gamer Athletes.
Yeah.
Make sure to follow us on the Instagram. What is it? Gamer.athletes on the Instagram. Gamer Athletes PC on Twitter.
On the Twitters.
Yep, and Gamer Athletes on YouTube. Go give us a like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you next time.
Give us a 5.0.
Yeah, forget 5. Yeah, we'll see you next time. I think this... Yeah. We're going to go out with this outro music now.
Yeah.
Forever. That's been Gamer Athletes. We'll see you everybody later. Thanks for listening.
Soft like winter in your passion.